Hey everyone, this is Hien, just talking to you in the raw with the things been going on. I think a lot of things have been changing with YouTube, where they're looking for authentic content, where it's just not you on a camera. So this is me on a camera, uh, natural, my fancy background. Well, it's all cluttered. It's all you can't fake this out, right? So what I want to talk about today is just what's been going on with AI and with OpenClaw and whatnot. But I actually stopped using OpenClaw. I built my own. But the fact that you can use a Claude CLI or Codex CLI, it's opened up so much more. The fact that you can use that to control your computer. So you could basically build your own OpenClaw or your own agents using Claude CLI or Codex CLI. Now I have both. They have their strengths. Claude CLI is really good with like organizing agents and doing like writing scripts and creative work, stories, generating logo prompts or video prompts or whatnot. It's really good at that creation part. And then as far as codex wise, which is OpenAI's ChatGPT 5.5 as of this moment, is great for programming. So I would definitely start with Claude to organize the agents and then have those agents break off into a coder or programmer. And once you automate certain things with Claude, you have Codex do the heavy lifting. So the cron jobs, they call it cron tab, which is what persists, or whenever you restart your computer, you'll constantly load up these regular tasks for our agents to do. So it's like a daily task or a weekly task, like post on social media or make a video. Use Codex to create all that, and with image gen, that you can create images on, and also create keyframes, which then would make the starting images for CDAS to prompt and create videos for. That's huge. It's huge also. So what I've been creating is like kind of a business operating system, a business workflow in a sense, where you could almost kind of almost one prompt a business and it would just create everything for you and just launch and take off. There's so many aspects to it, but they're all kind of the same thing. They're all marketing businesses, right? And so there's certain basic things that you need, like a logo. You need a website. You need the proper all this stuff. It's kind of you would just launch on its own and get it done. And you get your social media accounts and start posting updates and whatnot. So that's what I've been doing actually. So it's been pretty busy with that. I'm working 3 to 4 projects at the same time, which I'm like, it's kind of cool, but I think it's still, what's worse than not having enough ideas is having no ideas, where you just sit there like, I don't know what to do with my life, and you're in this funk, right? But now that you have too many ideas, I'd rather be in that state where you have too much to do than not knowing what to do. And at least you have some direction, a feeling of where you're going, and a place to contribute and do things. And a lot of the times, I mean, I used to be there where like, I don't know what to do with my life. Like I have no, I'm out of work or I have no job, whatever, and I don't know what to do. Like, and then I think just with this, just the creation of the system is kind of what I enjoy. And yeah, I think you just got to try it. If any of you are interested in more in how to set this up, let me know. I'll put in the comments and I'll take your feedback and I can post more on how that is done. But a lot of the time it's just getting that cloud subscription and the Codex subscription, and whatever questions you have, ask it, and it'll guide you and you teach. You'll learn how it works. You'll learn how to interact with it, and yeah, you probably need at least $100 a month subscription, because the $20 a month barely gives you anything to work with. So I have $100 one with the Codex, 100 with Claude, and then you can have redundancy. So if one goes down or the other, they can help each other out. But a lot of times, business is a lot of repeating processes that you have to do ongoing over and over for that to compound and build, and it's just overwhelming for one person to do. There's so many aspects and bits and parts, but the fact that this kind of replaces the virtual assistants, which kind of puts VAs out of a job. um, you can build an army that does one thing right and does it over and over consistently, and over time it plants that seed and grows consistently. But yeah, I think you're gonna have to adapt to, because AI slop, you don't want that either. And YouTube is cracking down on that. So here I am, just kind of just adding to it. I think it's be able to journal and just contribute to it, and also provide my ideas, my thoughts. And a lot of times I'm just talking to myself. I can you know get some ideas on what to do. So a few things that I've applied to so far is I've started to create videos daily, which I'm not able to keep up because I get tired, things happen, but I have something constantly pumping out videos every day, 2 to 3 times a day. We're not only doing one video, we're doing 5 channels. So getting that to get monetized, but hopefully over time we can build up and test, see what's working, and then focus and then refine and get better and better and reiterate on it. And that's probably something I need to also build in. Thanks for that. Is to learn from what we've done, build on what works, and then add that to the loop, not just a constant, this is all we do. Um, yeah, so I think that is a good idea. I think I'm gonna start finding other things that work and scale up on it. Commenting is pretty cool. At the end of the day, I think with AI replacing things, the only thing that makes you different is your email list, is your influence. Who do you know and who knows you? I think that's the biggest key that will separate you from everyone else because you are going to get replaced. But the thing that separates you is that you know some people and you support a few people in your influence and you can market to them. So everything must come to a building email list. Everything must, all roads leads to the email list. And so Beehive is what I use. If you want a link to that, I can give it to you. We also have a way to, yeah, so focus on that. Because no matter what you do, whether YouTube shuts you down, Facebook shuts you down, whatever shuts you down, you have that email list, which is key. And that's the people that you can communicate and talk to at the end of the day. And that remains me. I need to email my list. I have a list of about 50,000, I think, from previous e-commerce stuff. It's been a while since I talked to them, and you must talk to them regularly, otherwise it becomes spam all of a sudden because they forgot who you are. So that's my bad. So I'm gonna try to email them, try to warm them up a little bit, and then ask them to join my newsletter that I can start emailing them every day and regularly and provide insight. And with that email list, you can basically promote to other lists. It's an asset now, and they would want to get them on their list, and you cross promote, and you get you can monetize your list that way. So that would be a good thing. I probably want to try monetization for 3 months before I send this email out, and if I get some things new, great, we'll move them right over. And anything they click on your email list is also ad spots too that you can promote. A local newsletter might be good for it gives you an advantage because then you could post locally, and then a broad one to you want to advertise whatever you want to advertise. And now I believe maybe just creating software for free to the email list and just contributing to build the email list. So every effort, whether it be videos, whether it be a free software, whether it be app, everyone can create it at the fly, but at the end of the day, your asset is the accumulation of that email list. That it should be the primary business from now on, now that AI has replaced everything. So that's what I would do. That's what I see because you have nothing else but who you know and your creativity and the people who want to get access to this because I could build whatever, but the hard part is I can't sell it unless I have people to advertise to. And then this advertising is going to get more and more expensive because there's more competition on Facebook, there's more competition on YouTube. People's bidding for ads for placement, and for every person that you've accumulated on, it's free advertising to send back out over and over again. And that's also asking for other people to get on too. That you want, hey, I want a piece of your group, your list to show my product and promote what I do. And it's just a constant, never-ending work because people come and go, and that is the seed. And so you see Facebook, provide a free service. We are their product. We provide the free content and then the eyeballs to it too. Just like YouTube, we provide the free content and they can cut you off anytime. So if you have no list of your own, you have nothing. So remember that. Email lists or mailing lists or text message lists, whatever it is, any way that you can reach out and broadcast something. But there's one caveat. Every time you send an email, it costs money. Every time you send a text message, it costs money. And so you want to send a stamp, it costs money. So you have to find ways to do that cheaply. And yeah, email is one of the best. Using if you have, I think you send unlimited emails. That's kind of where it is. And if you send every day, that's where it's at. But also provide value. Don't just kind of keep you know spamming ads because that makes it a, a not fun experience if all you see in Facebook is ads and not your friends, right? So you want to be able to send good value that people can enjoy from your knit list. Give them value. Give them things that they can do. Okay. All right. That's all I have for today. We'll talk to you. Bye.